Hello everyone, it's Sheila back again. I know you've probably been wondering where I've been the last few days. I have had a lot of trouble with my laptop. Got a hair sticking out on my sleeve. Um, I've had a little bit trouble with it now and again, and I thought it was the internet, but now I'm not so sure. Because I was watching a video on YouTube yesterday and it just went, this was early yesterday morning, because I was going to my granddaughter's in the afternoon, so I was just checking everything on YouTube, and it just started making a noise going, and it just completely froze. And I had to crash the computer to get it back on again, and it just was not working right. And it was having the same problem I had before, where everything, when you were on, it seemed to be mostly on the internet, and I thought it was an internet problem because it was keep freezing when I was going on different pages, and it was very slowly going up, and it was stopping and going again and stopping and then rolling back down again, and I thought that was the internet. But now, like I'm saying, I'm not so sure after this whirring. It was when I was watching a video. So I googled and explained everything on Google and what had happened, and it had frozen. Quite a lot of comments said that the graphic card might need updating. So this one, I actually have two laptops. This is my best one because I got a very good, it's got a very good webcam and I get good quality videos on it. But my other one is just utter crap. The videos, it does what I need to do. It's a good computer, but the webcam is just utter crap. So I tried to update that one yesterday, but it didn't make a blind bit of difference to the video. So I thought I'm going to have to sort this one out. Anyway, I went down my granddaughter's, came back. Instead of doing some knitting, I had done no knitting in the morning because I'm in the middle of daggeries. This is one of the sleeves. I could have had this probably nearly finished by now if I hadn't been mucking on with this bloody computer. But I need my computer for doing the videos. I do have my phone when I do tutorials, and I'm just using my hands because I have one of those gooseneck things over my table to show my hands, and that's for my other channel. So I do need this, a good quality camera thing for doing videos for this channel, for Sheila's knitting tips and other stuff. My other channel's just knitting. So I started messing on with the computer when I came back from Cheryl's, didn't I? So I didn't get no knitting done. But anyway, a little bit about that after, because it does seem to be working okay a little bit at the moment, which I'm keeping my fingers crossed. And that maybe it was just hot and needed switching off. I don't know, but I do have one of those things that you put underneath the laptop for to cool it, so I think I'm going to have to use that. But anyway, this video is, I had Happy Meal yesterday. I love Happy Meal. But it didn't come while I was in, and it's a good job I left my garage open. When I bring my car out, I always leave the garage open so I can just drive straight back in again and lock the garage up when I'm finished. And there is a little bit around the corner where there's the garage doors, and then there's a little piece like this where the garage doors comes down in between, and on each side there's a little bit that comes in. And there was a parcel behind behind there, so you couldn't see it from outside. You know, I didn't even see it till I drove in, and I was going to pull the door down. Oh, what's that? Parcel down in there. And it was my Happy Meal. I knew I was expecting this Happy Meal from Carol G. I have another lady that sent us Happy Meal. She was Carol Ann, but this is from Carol G. And she told me, and I'm showing you what I got from her anyway. This. She must have really listened to my video when I was on about getting the red, green and white for to do that Christmas, I call them poinsettia, that's what they are, but they're like Christmas coasters. And that's what she sent me. And it's pure cotton. It's from Love Crafts. There's paint box, yarns, pick your palette, cotton, double knitting. And it's 50-gram ball. It's 125 meters. That's quite a lot for a 50-gram ball. It's 100% cotton. That's the red one. Green one. And this one is called, oh, that's slate green. It just says, oh, it's rose red. That one's rose red. This one's slate green. And this one is light champagne. It's like a, it's more of a creamy, like a creamy off-white. So those are for my coasters. So thank you very much, Carol, for really listening to my videos and taking note of what I said. You know, I can't believe some of the things that people send me on from YouTube. They just sort of listen, and I've said, you know, I like something, and next thing I know, it's there. So that was a lovely surprise, Carol. And I did do a little bit of work last night because it was there last night, and I tried to put a video up last night, but the video just wasn't working on my computer. I think my computer's had a rest overnight, and maybe that's what it is, it needed a rest, because it's never off. So I did a little bit of work. This is what, it's funny, but this is mine that I made. I worked this one out for myself. I never did a tutorial for this, but I have done a tutorial for most of it, for how to do this bit and this bit and this bit and the bit around the edge. The little bit in the middle here is a little bit different. Excuse me, got a bit of a cough this morning, and I don't smoke, so I don't know where it is. Just an irritation in the throat, I think. So I never did an actual tutorial on this, but I did put a picture up on one of my videos, and it comes up on the thumbnail on it. And just out of curiosity, last night, after I got this wool, when I had finished throwing things at my laptop and getting annoyed with it, I went on the internet. I got my other laptop down, and I went on the internet and I looked up Christmas coasters, and I came across this one, and it's practically exactly the same as this one. But when I've been crocheting this one, it seems to have come out wavy, and I don't like that. I thought, well, it can't be the same as mine. It's got, I counted up all the number of little petal things inside. It's got all the same number, and all the little petals round the outside here. But as you can see, as I'm turning it round, it's wavy. And then I did notice something. It's been quite a while since I've done any of these, and with the white ones, or they were white, the last ones that I did. So I hadn't really taken a lot of notice, but the tutorial for this one, I noticed each little cluster here, these little petals, the little clusters. I copied hers exactly, and she's got 4 lots of double crochets, or crochets. There's 4 lots are not double crochets, they're single ones, and all with a large piece that goes over the top of all of them. And she's got 4, but I only done 3 in mine, and I think the 4 in here has made it wider, so it's making it more wavy. So I'm going to do another one. These ones I was going to put on my Etsy shop. So I'll be keeping this one for myself, and I'm going to try it again with just doing what I did on my own, the 3. Instead of following somebody else's tutorial, I'm going to do my own. So I'm happy about that anyway. I've got the colours, because actually I have got an order. I'm going to show you another order that I got from Marriners that I bought myself in cotton. I needed cotton for Dagry's. She wants me to do a poncho for her, and she wanted it done in cotton. And I thought, well, I'm looking for that because Marriners is quite a decent price. It's only about £2.50 for a 100-gram ball. But they didn't have any of these colours. The only colour they did have was white. They didn't have red or the green, but they had nice pastel shades and some other shades, but not the colours I wanted. So I got a couple of balls of white, and I was looking on the internet. It was a couple of days ago, and I saw this advert come up, and I think it's for the same place that Carol sent this from, because it had the paint box cotton, and I was thinking about ordering them. It's a good job I didn't, because Carol sent these to me. She must have been reading my mind. You must be a mind reader, Carol. So that's lovely. And this was what I got from Marriners. Another lot. I got 1 pack of, I think this is called okra. Okra, I don't know how you spell that. O-C-H-R-A. That okra. Somebody tell me how you say that. I think that's what you call it. So I'm going to do the poncho for Dagry, but I'm going to do it with this is double knitting. But the pattern I have got a pattern for it I found on the internet, but it's in super chunky. But I think the super chunky is going to be rather heavy, so I'm going to put 2 balls of this together to make it like Aran. So I bought 6 balls of okra, and it is striped, different colours. And this is like a burnt orange. There's 6 balls of that. And I bought 6 balls of the cream, and those are my 2 balls of white that I was going to use for the coasters. So I've got what I call autumn colours. This is going to be stripes. The poncho, I'm probably have to buy some of those needles with the wire thing in because of the length. I don't think there's going to be enough room on needles. I would probably do them on either a 4.5 or a 5mm needle, and I don't think there's going to be enough room on the needle. So I am going to have to buy one of those sets of needles with the cables, which I don't have. So I'll probably nip down to Hobbycraft and have a look in there. Probably pay a fortune for it in there because everything's expensive in that shop. But that's what I've got when I finish her jacket. And I also have another order for a lady. She calls herself Tara King, but her real name's Claudette. And I have a cardigan to do for her as well. And I'm going to have to check my emails because I don't remember whether I got Claudette's first or Dagry's poncho first. But Claudette's already sent me the wool for to do hers. So anyway, I'm going to have to check that up first. Because it's only fair you do who goes in the order, you get the orders in. So that was my little Marriners wool haul, as you can call it. And I have no idea how many balls it's going to take. And I just know that the amount it told me was super chunky. So I thought I better get plenty of this. And these 3 packs here, those ones, and those ones, they came to £50 for those lots of wool. So I think Mariners think I'm a good customer. It's not the first thing I've gotten from there. I never thought while I was on I should have had a look at the needles. And I could have ordered the needles at the same time from them. But I'm going to try first on my straight needles to work out how many stitches I need for the size for the poncho, and see how many stitches I actually need to put on, and see whether I can get them on the needles, because I don't like those, because those ones with the wires are just little short needles like that, and I like needles to rest on my arm when I'm knitting. So it's going to be me rather awkward having little needles. I'm going to be going like this with the needles. You know, it's what you're used to. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. That's me anyway. I'm an old dog, and I have learned a thing or two, but that's something I'm not happy with, knitting with the smaller. I have some smaller needles. They're about 25 centimeters. I usually do for tutorials, but I've gave up on them because I just cannot knit with small needles. But never mind, that's my little bit for now. And now I'm going to have a look at this computer and see if I can update my graphic card on it. Because if it starts going up the creek again, I'm just going to have to spend some of my money that YouTube is paying me and buy a new computer. Because I need a good video, I need a good webcam for the videos. My other one, like I'm saying, the video thing is crap on that, but I could buy one of those webcams that you stick on the top, and I'll try that for that one, because there's nothing wrong with the rest of the computer, just the video is crap. So the thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll get back to you again sometime. So bye for now.